It's okay, brother. Okay, so today is the first class, so welcome everybody. I think most of you will have some Pali knowledge, right? Hopefully, since you are in the intermediate class. Okay, so you have to be a little bit hardworking because you are no more in the kindergarten class, no? Basically, it's a kindergarten because we start with the normal things, the D and D, Sita, Mima. All right. Okay. So my style is I will try to do I will give you some solid basic on Pali. All right. So after that we will do exercise. So instead of focus on Pali Meiji, because it's more for the basic student, so we go for the sutta. So you can see the one I sent to you, the Sutanda with the reading 1, 2, 3, 4. That is really from the Tipitaka or from the commentary. So every time when I say you the notes, you can print out in advance. Then you can follow well with the screen and with the notes, then you will not be lost. And try to read in advance because it will really help you. Because if you want to be clever, I would say you have to read in advance. Then in the middle of class, you have to listen. After that, you have to review. So that we call it 3 times, before, middle, and after. Then you can be a top student in the Pali class. Okay, and also so anytime if you really don't know, you can stop me. It's okay, no problem. It's okay. All right, so try to reduce your background sound because sometimes your family member might come to talk to you, you know. So if you find that you have a lot of family member around you still moving around, so it's better use the earphone like this. It will reduce the noise. Okay, so we don't want to hear you ask your family members to buy something, or they want to ask you what do you want to eat for your dinner. Okay, all right, so before we start, let's do the Namo Tassa together. Okay, everybody put your hand together. All right, Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Okay, so I already sent you the file, so we will go through the adjective today because I think even though it sounds very simple, but sometimes because of lack of knowledge, you will not, if you have lack of knowledge, then you don't find your translation so smooth. Can you see the screen?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Okay, right. So today is the first class. So this program is still under Agar Chala International College, right? So this is the first class. And before I go through here, so we need to know different types of verbs, right? For example, I start with gachati, right? Then you're supposed to write yourself. What is the aorist? What's the past tense? Agachi. Okay. Then what is the future tense? You have to write yourself, okay? So because this is the intermediate class, what is the objective? Write yourself because I put a lot of blank space here, so you should write by yourself later. What is gerund? So today we will try to go for gerund, and then the past participle is the next lesson, right? So you need to fill in the blank here. This is your homework. Okay. Try to go through the Pali Make Easy to find all the possible meaning. What's the causative? I write already, lesson 31. What's passive? Based on this gachati, all right? So you try to write something by yourself because you should be able to do it. Now, before I go through it, there's a various dictionary online, you know. Like last time we need to install the software or we need to open the book, but nowadays no. Basically, you can go to any website. Okay, like you just type very simple. You say Pali English Dictionary or whatever. Like this, you type Pali English Dictionary and you go to this Pali Text Society. So actually, it's very good one. For example, you want to find like Anusati. You can find it the Pali. When you type all the Pali, possible Pali word will come up. All right. So you click it. Okay. You can find it. It has various things and based on the page 43, 45, 45, 264. So try to use this software. Then you don't need to worry if your computer do not have this software. Okay. So this software. Just type the word Pali English Dictionary. So this another software, I find it is also quite useful because it has the English to Pali, Pali to English, right? So you can do online already. Now, I think when we try to learn Pali, we still have to rely on some English grammar. So today, just try to understand about what predicate, what is a subject complement, and what is adjective. So this is actually in the lesson 12 of the Pali Made Easy. When you find the book, there are some explanation, but I think maybe not enough detail. So sometimes when you read, there's a predicate also mentioned in that book. So I checked the English meaning for this predicate. Predicate tells something about the subject. So it is important. The predicate of the sentence contains the verb. It must have the verb here. So that's called predicate. For example, simple example, he will be fine. So he is a subject, right? Predicate will be fine here. And that means that this predicate will have the verb. The verb will be. And fine is an adjective. So adjective, I use a adj. So simply predicate means a verb plus a subject complement. So this adjective is considered as you can write here, subject complement. Now, this subject complement, sometimes it has various translation. You call it subject complement, subjective complement, or predicate complement. Okay, it's a word or phrase which follows a linking verb. Okay, for example, point number, this one. All right. So predicate nominative, right? So this is another term. It's a predicate noun and predicate pronoun. Okay, so we look at the example first. He will be fine. Fine is adjective, all right? So you call this predicate adjective, right? And Ben is a policeman. Policeman is a noun. Okay, so this is called predicate noun. Predicate noun means policeman is a predicate noun. I mean he. He is a pronoun. So he is predicate noun, right? So you need to just try to digest. Predicate means a verb with subject complement, right? And example, the pie looks burnt to a cinder. Adjectival phrase. So this is also predicate adjective. So the one I highlight all in bold means that it is predicate adjective. All right, so this is just in terms of English, right? So if you understand this, so we look at some example here. Adjective should follow the subject or object it modifies in gender. This means that it's either gender in Pali, you will know it's a masculine, neuter, or feminine. So I just write like this. Okay. In case, for example, like nominative, accusative, and etc. In numbers means that I just write like this, singular or plural. Okay. So for example, seto. It comes from the word seta, all right? So original, the word will be seta, asa. Asa is a horse. But if asa is here I already write down. If the asa become aso, okay? Since asa is a masculine, it's a nominative singular, so you have the o here. So very easy, just remember you have the o here, aso. So seta need to change to seto. Asa is aso. So you write seto, aso. That is correct. You can put, if you want to put some verb, you can put hoti or bawati. So in this case, this kind of translation, you can put there is a white horse. Okay. But when it comes to plural, all right. So when plural, all are, all right. So like Buddha, Buddha. When it become are, it's a plural. So seta also become long a. Seta asa. So that means that you can put there. They are white horses, right? So this means that the adjective. So which one is adjective here? So seta becomes seto, seta. So this is adjective, and this is the subject here. So the adjective should follow the subject or object. So in this case, it's a subject. It modifies in terms of gender. All right. So the gender here will be. So I'll copy here. So if seto, aso. Right? If aso is masculine nominative singular, so seto also will be masculine nominative singular. If seta is modified to asa, but if asa become many, so asa will be masculine nominative plural. Seta also will be masculine nominative plural. So that means that the adjective need to follow the gender. Here the keyword is the gender, case, and numbers. Right? Follow the subject. So in this case, all these are aso is a subject here. Asa is a subject here. So seto, aso. So you see this example in the lesson 12 of the Pali magazine. Seto, aso, white horse. Seta, asa, white horses. Right? So there is a white horse. There are white horses. So there's an example here. So you all just need to remember the adjective need to follow the subject or object. It qualifies. Okay, but sometimes we have different thing, no? Let's say asa is maybe for feminine asa, okay? Here asa is normal masculine. Long A is itself is a feminine. So if you have the F here, feminine here, it will be long A. So if you have the seta asa, so it might not be masculine. It might change to feminine. So you also need to note this kind of things, all right? Because asa here is no more masculine. It's actually referred to the female horse. So it's a white male. So this one example that you need to know. So if you understand seto aso, seta asa, and special case seta asa, feminine case, feminine gender. Right, so far here, any question? Any question from the student here?
I guess no questions. Right. Nobody asked.
If no question, then I will continue. All right. If no question means noble silent. All right. So if you cannot follow, you better stop now. You know, I continue. There will be more and more. Right. Okay. Now, right. Look at this example. Aham. Okay. So who is aham? What's the meaning of aham?
Hi.
So you, okay, you all can join in the answer also for those. If you're first time here, I mean, you can unmute if you want to join. Okay. What is pasami?
See.
I see.
I see.
Okay. You see who?
Don't know.
Don't know.
Girl.
Who do you see?
Girl.
Girl. All right.
That is
Tanya. All right.
accusative.
Tanya. All right. It's a girl. So this is the object here. All right. So you will have object. Just now we say the adjective must qualify to the subject, right?
Yes.
So in this case, this is the subject.
By the way,
this is yes.
What is ACC? Just now you
Accusative.
Executive. This one M okay.
Nominative, accusative.
Yeah. Okay. So
Object.
yeah, it's object here.
Nominative is subject.
So that's why you all should have some basic before coming in. All right. So anyway, this is object. So if you have the nasal sound here, all right. So the first one you will have suwana. Actually, the actual form will be suwana. Su is good, all right. Wana is color. Wana have few meaning like color, but sometimes look also you can use wana, all right. Suwana. Su is also good. Rupa is like Malay word, you know, like Malay word have this one rupa means a form, look also. So if this one is a M nasal sound, so original form you must follow with the M dot, right? Because it must qualify. So suwanam kanyam aham pasami or surupam kanyam aham pasami. So this means that this adjective you can put like this. Okay, sometimes you can just do like this. This adjective modifies to the object here. Okay, so you can write this. So you can write in your, if you are doing typing, you can do like this. But if you are not doing typing, you can just draw an arrow. Okay, or sometimes if you want to make clear, this is a linking, this one and this one linking, you can put a bracket here. So you know this adjective, suwanam, surupam, modify to the kanyam, aham pasami. Okay, can follow?
Yes.
What is surupam?
Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, all right. So, suwana, beautiful. Kanyam is?
Girl.
Girl.
Yeah, okay. Aham is I, okay. I see a beautiful girl. So this means that the object, kanyam, the object is which one? It's a feminine, all right? Accusative singular. So the adjective must be feminine, accusative singular, same form. So they must follow in what? Just now already mentioned. In gender,
Gender, number, and
female
case.
and female. Case, accusative, just accusative, and number is a singular just now. Okay, so that's a key point here. So you need to print out this, or if you don't want to print out, you write yourself. I already sent to you all in advance. Okay, can follow? All right. So next one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now the adjective. Instead of adjective, can we just put object
Jenny, is it?
complement? Yeah.
Okay. Object complement.
Got such
But
thing.
we are talking about, yeah, object complement. Yeah, this is object complement. Yes. Or you want talking about, instead of using the word adjective, you want to use as a object complement, right?
Can we put as that?
Object complement. But it does not take the part of object complement. It's not complement here. It just play the part of adjective.
Adjective.
Yeah, adjective.
It's just an
yeah.
adjective,
What's
all right?
beautiful, ma, describe the girl.
It's just very simple, you know. Just it just describe that girl only.
Correct.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. So next example. Now, if you want to know what is complement, now we study. This is we call it sankoro. Sankoro, you know what is sankoro? What's the meaning of sankara?
Sankaro, condition thing.
Condition, right? So the actual form will be sankara. Okay. So how many translation from this word sankara so far as you know in the Tipitaka? How do you translate beside the condition?
Sankara,
Anicca, vata, sankara, right?
Sankara.
Yes.
Anicca,
So beside,
vata.
yeah. So beside condition things, what is another translation for it?
Mental
Formation.
formation.
Yes.
Mental
Okay.
formation.
What else?
Mental construction.
Mental construction. Yes. Sometimes they use
Commitment.
construction and
Conditional.
conditioner. Condition, yeah, condition or conditional.
Is it abolition?
No, conditional.
Volition
Conditional.
is the chetana. No,
Conditional. C-O-N-D-I-E-R.
Okay. C-I-N.
D-I-T-I-O-N-E-R.
This
E-R.
one?
E-R. Conditional.
Fabrication.
Conditional. Oh, yeah,
No,
yeah.
conditional. Conditional. Is
Sorry?
E-R.
Condition? E-R?
Conditional. Yeah.
I don't think they translate this way.
Yeah,
Sometimes
this
they
is the
use
correct one.
are you
Not
sure?
conditional.
Sometimes you use the word fabrication. But
Ah,
all these are not
commitment.
There's Tana Sarora.
yeah, but I think it's all this not nice not yeah. The best is either formation or condition thing, right? So this is the
Yeah.
best. Yeah, the rest are very confused. The moment you look at the English, you get even more confused. Okay, let's see. So now we are talking about, since we are talking about subject. Okay, so what is subject? You all, when you study, you have to remember like puriso, buddho. So this is subject. So when you subject, you have a simple thing: sankhara, sankharo, anicco. So what is anicco here? What does it play the role? So this is called
Impermanent. Oh,
yeah,
subject complement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very simple. All right. So if okay, so if we are talking about one, all right, one sankhara, so is masculine nominative singular. So anicca will be, instead of anicca, you need to change it to anicco, right? So sankharo, anicco, right? So anicca, how many gender it can be? So you need to check your, actually, if you have this dictionary, it's good. Anicca, how many dictionary? How many, do you know what is the case for it? Do you know? What is the gender?
I think must
Can
be
you
female.
find when you look at this?
Female, because it's a long A, anicca. Feminine, I think.
Brother Carl, what do you think? What is the gender?
Anicca is long A.
I think masculine. It's
No. You look at the in Chinese
Feminine.
word sing. What is sing here?
Feminine.
Actually, it can be three gender.
Adjective.
It's an adjective, right?
Mm.
When it plays the part of adjective, it can be three gender. All right.
Oh.
So
It's
in the English, in the
all
Chinese, we use the
three
word
gender.
sing means that it's an adjective by itself. You
Yeah,
can see the
adjective.
Pali. Okay. Do you see that? The Pali Myanmar dictionary. You write the word ti. What is ti? Three. Okay. Three. It's a three gender. All right. So this means that since sankharo is a masculine, so it's a subject, masculine nominative singular. So the adjective here, we use the term subject complement. All right. Why? Because it plays the part of subject complement. Okay. It's not predicate here, because when we talk about predicate, it needs to have the verb. Right? Remember just now we say predicate. What is meaning of predicate? Predicate means you need a verb here. A verb plus subject complement. Okay. So this is very easy. It's called subject complement. Can you follow? Just the word subject complement. You have a subject here. All right. Sankhara is a subject. And here is something we call it subject complement. So do you understand the meaning of subject complement? It's just something that makes this sankhara more complete by itself. The meaning is more complete. So if you just write the word sankhara, okay? If you just write that this sankhara, nobody know what are you trying to talk about sankhara. So that, but when you put the idea sankharo anicco, then the meaning is obvious. The condition thing is impermanent. All right? Anicca, dukkha, anatta is impermanent. Can you follow? It's very simple.
So it's actually to complement is to complete the whole
meaning.
meaning.
Yes,
Like,
complete the
actually,
meaning.
it's not necessary.
Huh? What do you mean by not necessary?
You can use in a sentence, you can drop the anicca.
Okay. Then how are you going to form the sentence?
No, it's just an adjective. If it's not there, it's something else. It can
okay.
be left out. It can be
All
left
right.
out.
Yes. Then what? Okay. So you want to build a sentence like this.
I can
Sankharo.
put
Then
sankhara,
what are you going to
something
put? Then what happened? It's not a complete sentence by itself, you know, sankharo.
But
Condition thing.
Yeah, you can use it for in another sense, but don't have to be using the anicca. Use something else.
Yeah, but we are talking about, we are learning about adjective today, brother Ong. Today's topic is adjective, right? right? So if you are
I
talking
thought you're
about
talking
adjective,
of
so
subject complement.
yes, this anicho is an adjective, but it also subject complement. Okay. All right. So anyway, so sankaro anicho. So this is a masculine, nominative singular. But if you are going to make it plural,
Sankara
sankara
anicca.
anicca. All right.
Yes.
Okay. So condition things are impermanent.
Impermanent.
Okay. Can follow?
Yes.
Just this way easy. Sankaro anicho. Sankara anicca. Okay. Then if you want to put something, a verb here, if you really want to find a verb, what you put? Hoti, okay, or bhavati. Sankara anicho hoti. All right. So it complete the sense. Or sankaro anicho bhavati. Why you put hoti? Because you need to put as present tense, third person singular. PRE means present tense, okay, third person singular. Okay. So like this kind of case, it will be what is subject here? Subject will be sankara, right? Then the rest here will be called, how do you call it here? Predicate. Can follow? Or you all lost somewhere in the internet? Any question up to this point?
No word silence. Miss
Okay.
Vicky.
All right.
Actually, I still don't know how to differentiate when to use adjective, when to use subject complement. Because to me, both
This
are
is
the
a,
same.
yeah, both are same, right? It's an adjective and it is also subject complement. Two meaning here. Okay.
So can I say when it's subject, then we use subject complement? If other than subject, like object or other things, then we use adjective. Correct.
Later you give me an example. What you say is very general. We don't need to look at the example to say clearly, So today we are learning adjective with a little bit English grammar. But what so far we are learning is only predicate and subject complement. That's all, So you still have to go back. What is predicate? What's the meaning of predicate? Predicate means it has the
The verb
subject
and the
complement plus the
verb.
verb, right? That's all, right? So anicho is a subject complement, and then if you need the verb, then you put the hoti or bhavati. But actually, even you don't put the word hoti bhavati, I put a bracket here means this is optional. Okay, sankaro anicho is already, the meaning is complete by itself already. So that's why anicho is called subject complement. All right, sankaro anicho. The sankara is impermanent. Okay.
Saya J.
Mm.
I'm Jane here. So
Okay,
if we
good,
put
yeah.
Sankaro, Duko, also the same thing, right?
Then you
Sankara,
need to check.
Dukkha.
You need to check if every time you need to check if the duko is considered an adjective. Then you check. That's why we always need to check dictionary. You see, sankara here, sometimes they call it as a neuter here.
Oh, okay.
So according to here, according Myanmar dictionary, it can be a neuter, or it can be ti. Ti means is an adjective in three gender. Okay, but yes, we can put. If you don't want the anicho, you also can put duko. Or another one is anato.
Anato.
Yeah. Okay. But we need to check whether, I think anatta, it may be yeah, it's a puti. Yeah. Yeah. Anatta is a pu means purisa, it's a masculine. Ti means it's a three gender. Okay. Or It's okay, yes. Yeah, it's an adjective, so it can be three gender. Adjective means that you can change it according to the gender. So if Sankala is a masculine, so you can put Sankalo Anato. Okay. Can follow? All right.
Yeah,
So
Saji, one question, please. Saji,
Yes.
will it be possible, let's say if there's a word as starting with Anicho Sankaro,
Anicho
change anything?
Sankalo.
Yeah, reverse like reverse.
Okay, let's see, we try this. So instead of this way, Anicho
Impermanent.
Sankaro.
Sankalo, and that's all.
Anicho Sankaro. Will it change the
Yes.
meaning of the sentence?
No, I think it's okay. You can translate is sometimes you see people translate like impermanent is the condition. You see people translate in this way, right? Right?
Okay.
Can
So
you see
which
people
one is
translate?
the subject complement now?
Yeah, it's a good question. But the who is subject here? Ask yourself, who is the subject here?
Impermanent.
Are you sure impermanent is subject? There must be a subject here. Who is the subject here?
Sankaro.
The condition things.
Yes, Sankara is still the subject here. Then what is this Anicho? What does it play the role? What is the role of this one?
Complement to Sankaro.
Yes, it's still the subject complement, and it still play the part of
Adjective.
adjective, right? Okay. So that's why you need, when you learn the English, it's not that because I need you to learn the English, but when you learn the English grammar, then you will be clearer about what kind of relationship, what kind of role. Because actually in Pali we call it the word syntax. What is the role that the words play here? All right? Anicho Sankaro. Impermanent is the condition thing. Okay, so this is also a good translation. So I just copy it. Now are you clear about the subject, complement, adjective, subject, right? Jenny, you're clearer now, right? Are you?
Not really, still digesting.
Okay.
I have a question.
Can you identify yourself sometimes because I'm not
sorry,
familiar with your voice? Yes.
Sayaji, I'm Jenny here.
Okay, sorry, Jenny.
Let's say is the Sankara become accusative Sankaram. So you have Anicham, right?
Yes. Okay, so let's say you want to make a sentence. So you want to change the Sankara to be the accusative case, right? Object. So you change it to the, let me copy here because my tablet has no Sankaram. Okay, now you want to be object, right? So who is the subject here? So who is the subject here? You need to make a sentence, What is sentence you want to make? It's an object. Object of what? Object to who?
Just let's say that we are describing the object as Anicham.
Okay, then you use the word pasami. Okay, I see the Sankara. Okay, I see. Okay, so let's say pasami. Okay, we put the pasami. So you need to put who is the object here. Who is the object you already know. Who is the subject here?
Subject is I lah.
Okay, what is I? What is I in Bali?
Aham.
Okay, aham. Sorry, aham. Okay, aham is the subject. Okay, who is the object? Sankara.
Sankaram.
What is the verb? Verb is
Pasami.
Okay. Now, if you want to put the adjective, all right, where can you put adjective? Where should you put the adjective? You want to write the Sankara is impermanent. So where should you put the adjective? You put at the
In front, before Sankaram.
Yes, okay. So impermanent. I see the impermanent condition thing. What's the meaning of impermanent? This means that like you hear the sound, okay, the sixth sense object to your sense base, you see them as impermanent. Your thoughts, okay, what kind of impermanent thing? For example, you can say, for example, refer to your thoughts. Your thought is impermanent. Your feeling is impermanent. The sound is impermanent, and so on. Right. So all these objects are impermanent. Such as, okay, then this Pali become, you put the not, all right? So next time when you learn the translation, you can put the not and then you explain to audience or explain to yourself. All right, these objects are impermanent, such as the thoughts, feeling, and sound. Aham anicham sankalam pasami. Okay.
Saji, under that line of subject, impermanent object, I think that one should put object complement, right? Or adjective.
Object complement.
Subject. After the subject, right? Under
Okay.
adjunct, you should type.
Okay. Yeah.
There's
Okay.
the English translate. What?
Okay. Yeah.
It,
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, is it the object complement? So we have to think about it. So far, we only learn is a subject complement, all right? So you have the predicate, subject, or complement, subjective complement. Maybe next time we can learn about more object complement, all right? So we leave it first. So let's continue first, okay? So let's continue with some example. All right. Puliso, gamam, gato, right? Puliso is, what is puliso?
Man, people, man,
Okay. Gamam is
village, to the village.
right. Yes. Gato. Go.
Went.
Okay. All right. So here, where is it? What is the predicate here?
Went. Gato.
Okay. So predicate means is the gamam gato. All right. So if I put this, may be easier for you, right? Okay. So object is a gamam, verb is a gato, predicate is gamam gato. So predicate is very simple, something that explains the subject. All right. It includes the verb. So that's called predicate. Okay. So this, I think, not so difficult, right? This example. So next one. Tuam kiso. What is kiso here? You see this example in the lesson 12. All right. You were thin. All right. Kiso is thin. Why they use all here? Why they use all here?
because tuang is the subject.
Right. Tuam is subject. Right. So subject you put the here. Okay. So predicate is, what is predicate?
Asi.
Kiso asi. Predicate must include the verb. So kiso.
Kiso asi.
Okay. Right. So kiso is the adjective, but it also a subject complement. All right. So okay, who is subject? Subject is tuam. So subject complement is kiso. So kiso itself is a subject complement. Okay, Jenny can follow. Okay. All right. All these are example quite similar. Sankala, sasata, nati. Right, nati. What's the meaning of nati?
No. N-O.
Okay, no. Is no, okay? Is no. So who is the subject here?
Sankara should be long A.
Sankara.
Because asata to match the adjective.
Okay. Yeah, it's long A, yeah, sorry. Okay, long A. No. But the if no condition thing is nati. But nati is a singular. Okay, maybe sankalo. Okay.
I thought it should match.
Nati, ati is a singular, right? Wait, let's say, okay, maybe let's put it long A first, okay? Yeah, okay, let's put it long A, okay, right. So I think this one coming, let me check the book again. This one should be from the lesson 12. Let me see.
Saji,
Lesson,
according
yeah.
to Sutta Central, the word ati can be singular and plural.
Yeah, okay. Sankhara sasata nati. Right, yeah. No condition things, but okay, sorry, translation wrong. No condition thing are, okay, eternal. All right, you can see on the lesson 12, all right? Okay, then it's correct. Sankhara sasata nati. Okay, this is a little bit different example, but this one coming from the Dhammapada, all right? So you can see in the lesson 12, all right, Dhammapada verse 22, all right. Now, Sankhara, subject is, who is the subject?
Is Sankhara,
Okay, what is the subject complement?
Sasata,
Sasata.
Okay, yeah, this is the adjective, but it's also subject complement. Okay, what is the verb?
ati.
Oh, do you know how to form this nati? Nati come from
Na
Ati.
ati.
na
ati.
and ati, right? Even though ati is a present tense, it's a singular here, but here this is just happened in the Tipitaka. So Dhammapada 255. Sankhara sasata nati. They translate as no condition things are eternal. All right. Okay. So it's still same. You have the subject, you have the subject complement, and you need the verb here. So predicate is subject complement plus the verb. Okay, next example. This one coming from the lesson 12. No? That's why I cover here. Later you go back to lesson 12 and read again. So puta, manusanang watu. You find in the lesson 12, not 32. All right. Now, who is the subject here?
Puta. Puta.
Puta, okay. What is puta?
Here is written as children, but actually can mean sons.
Yeah.
Sons. To be
But if
specific.
you write sons, people are complaining, yeah, discrimination. Sons only, not daughters.
Yeah.
So better not don't write the word son. So
Because
children.
daughters have to pay dowry, so
That is last time.
Yeah.
Maybe last time, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So subject. All right. What is the subject complement? Do you have verb here? Do you have verb here?
No
Do you have
verb.
verb here? No verb.
No verb.
All right. So what is the subject complement?
Manusanang watu.
Here. Here, all the way here. Okay. Subject complement. Subject complement is very simple. Something that complete the meaning for the subject. All right.
I think it's wealth, because manusanam it belongs to men's wealth.
Yeah, but you can take the whole part to be the subject complement also. Yeah.
Manusanang watu.
Yeah. All right. Even though this is a genitive plural, but you can think the children are the man's wealth. So if you're confused about the Pali, you just look at the English. Children is
Subject.
subject, okay? Verb is are, all right? Subject complement will be man's wealth. All right?
Subject complement can mean predicate also lah.
Predicate means, if you're talking
Verb.
predicate, it must be verb plus subject complement, okay? Predicate, all right. Predicate means a verb plus subject complement. So you go for the earlier one, all right?
Yeah.
Predicate is tells something about the subject. The predicate of the sentence contains the verb. So where is it? Predicate means verb plus subject complement here. If we are talking about subject, we are not talking about object yet, right?
Mm.
You all can do some check out in the internet what is a subject complement and so on. Okay, so next one, samano, nama. Okay, nama is a name, but you don't put the o sound. It's just a nama. Samano, nama, Gotamo. Ascetic name Gotama. All right. So who is the subject here?
Samano.
All right, subject no. Okay. So it's a subject here. So
It
it's
means
subject
Gotamo.
masculine, nominate singular. So Gotamo is an adjective. Actually, in a way, also adjective describe the samano.
Mm.
Okay. Right. So monks is samano, nama Gotamo. So you have the O sound. It must be O sound here. All right. So if this is a subject is masculine, nominate singular. So the adjective will be same. Okay. Let's say for feminine case. So normally Sile actually in Pali we call it Silawati. All right. Sile is called Silawati. In Burmese pronunciation, you call it Tila Shin. All right. From this word, Tila Shin. Tila is from the Pali word Sila. Just for you to understand now. Pali is Sila, in Myanmar they call it Tila. Wati means is a shin here. That's why you heard a lot of some of the monk called Ashin, right? So you heard about some of the Burmese called Ashin. What's the meaning of Ashin? Ashin means that kind of like honor or possession, all right? One who possesses morality, nama agawati, all right? Sometimes even you drop the word. When I put the bracket means it's optional. So if you just drop, take it away, it's still same. Silawati agawati. You know, it's a somebody. Silawati means one who endowed with morality, called agawati. Right? This is just an extra example. Anyway, next one, it is from the Tipitaka. So, buta pala tero nama ahosi. Right, look at this one. Who is the subject here?
So,
Okay. All right. So, next, what do you have? So, how do you call this?
he was called Elder Buddha Pala.
Yeah, so you can take it as this is a subject complement, right? Or it itself is a adjective, right? Up to where? Up to here. What is the verb? Ahosi. Okay. All right. This is a verb. But for English, he was cold. In English, this is a verb here. He was cold. Right. But if you want to make it like this, you can just, if you want to think it, the verb including this also up to you. But nama actually is a indeclinable. Okay, you cannot decline it. So we call it indeclinable in Pali. Oh, these are small example. Okay, look for this is the last example here. Very last one. Okay. Aparuta tesam amatasa dwara. Right. Okay, look at the translation. Opened are the gate of immorality for them. Right. So just look at the English first. Just look at it for English first. All right. So if you have the English sentence like this, it looks so complicated. But for this, who is the subject here? If you look at this kind of English, you find it's very difficult for you to understand. So what you do is you can rewrite in another form, all right? For them, the gates of immorality are open, all right? So which one is easier to understand in terms of English? Number 2, right? Okay, for them, the gates of immorality is open. So look at the number 2 here. Who is the subject here?
Gates of immorality.
Okay, gates of immorality is the subject. Okay. Okay, this is the subject. What is the verb here?
Open.
Open, okay. So
Open,
this is the verb here. Okay. Then for them is what?
For them is dative, singular.
Dative here.
uh,
Okay, you can put it as a dative here. Right. So if sometimes when you find this kind of Pali is difficult, so I suggest you study the English. So if you find the English itself is difficult, you rewrite the English. All right, rewrite the English to something that easy for you. Okay. Of course, this kind of English is sound very nice when you read a poem. You know, open are the gates of immortality for them. It sounds like ancient English, but the meaning is for them the gates of immortality are open. So the subject is amatasa, dwara. What is dwara?
door.
Door.
Door
What is
or
amata?
gates. Amata is deathless.
Okay. Amata, mata. What is mata?
Mata is dead.
Dead. Okay. What is a?
Amata are deathless.
Okay. Yeah. So amata coming from na plus mata.
Mata.
So non dead. Non dead. What's the meaning of non dead? Deadless. What is deadless? What is deadless? What's the actual meaning of deadless?
Deathless, that means
Actually,
no more rebirth, not to
immortality,
be reborn.
Yeah. What is the meaning of immorality?
immortality. Immortality.
Immortality. Wait, let me check the.
Nibbana,
Yeah,
I
sorry,
think.
sorry,
Word is
sorry,
wrong.
sorry. Okay, sorry.
Nibbana.
Immortality.
Nibbana.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Pari
legoshi.
Nibbana.
Okay,
Nibbana.
sorry.
Pari
Legoshi.
Nibbana.
Immortality. Means is nibbana. Okay.
Yeah.
Immortality. So good brother On is checking. Brother
I'm
On, you're
awake.
still. Yeah, awake
I'm
already.
awake.
Yeah, no more MIA already. Okay. All right. So aparuta. Aparuta is a verb here, but is itself is a past participle. All right. So subject will be amatasa dwara. Okay. The gate of immortality open. Aparuta. Right. For who? Dative. For them. For them. All right. Dative. For them. This one. Taste some here.
Dative plural.
Okay. So we can. These are some special things put here. All right, but you still need to have the subject here. Actually, in all the sentence, first thing you do is try to find the subject, all right, if possible. If not, find the verb. Let's study in English, okay? What is the simple sentence that you can make? Very simple sentence. Go. Okay? This is very simple sentence. What's the meaning of go? Who go?
Gachati. Gacha.
I mean, who is the subject here for the word go?
You.
Right. Yes. You go. Okay. So when you try to understand the any Pali, so you try to find the verb here. Like verb here is go. Very easy. Go. Who is subject here? You. Or
I.
you all.
Mm.
You don't say go to yourself. All right. You tell go to other people. Right. You all go. Right. So you need to find the subject, verb, and the next thing you try to find if there's an object. Sometimes there might not be object in a sentence. All right. So after that, for example, simple sentence. I eat cake. All right. Then the object will be
Okay.
cake is the object. All right. So after that, then you find some more. What else do you find beside the subject here, object here? Then you need to know some of the sentence here, like what is the subject complement? Then you need to know what is the subject complement. Or if you don't like the word subject complement, just find adjective. All right. Let's say. So after that, what else? What kind of things you can find in a sentence? There will be time, like they were adverb. What kind of adverb? Adverb time. All right. What is the adverb time? Today,
Today, tomorrow.
tomorrow. Okay. Adverb manner. What is the adverb manner?
Slow,
Quickly,
fast.
fast. All right. So what else?
Place.
Adverb place, like Sawati. All right. So basically, when you try to analyze any sentence, you just need to find subject first, verb, then object, then find some adjective like here subject complement, Then find the adverb. All these are extra thing. Time, manner, place. Sometimes you have a adverb or we call it adverb degree. Like maybe how is it? Adverb frequency. Yeah. Frequency like he comes,
Sometimes, always.
sometimes, yeah. Sometimes he comes, always he comes, he never comes. All right. All these are things. So you can just analyze the Pali also in this way. Okay. All right. So we finished the verb here. So this gerund will continue next. But gerund is very easy. Very, very easy. All right. So I'll quickly run through. So hopefully. So you have three prefix. One is tua, tuana. Okay. Put the na here and ya. All right. So this is also maybe you all not heard, but what is actually gerund? Gerund means an action noun ending with ing, right? It's a verb taking the form of the noun. So it's a verb itself, you know. It become a noun. So look at the example. Eating, eat itself is a verb. But when you put ing, for example, eating, all right, it is not longer it become a noun here. So we call action noun. Cooking, sleeping, running. For example, eating is a good for health. So next week I will repeat again, all right? So I just quickly go through. Tua, tuana can be attached to the root or the verbal base. Okay, what is a verbal base? This one, when I study I explain the basic Pali. Next week, Wednesday, we go through this. Verbal base means root and conjugation sign.
Yeah.
For example, just gum plus tua. Change to gan tua. Yeah, suffix is used when you have a prefix in front, all right? So ut ta ya, all right? Having stand up.
Actually, it's having
yeah.
stood up, Sayagi. Actually, having stood up, having
Okay.
sat.
Having stood up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Having sat or having sit.
Sat.
Sure?
S-A-T.
Having
Alright.
said,
All right. Okay. Ni sa ya. When you need sa ya, you put the ya suffix. You need sa ja. Okay. So the word formation here. So sometimes a root, it can have few form. Nyatua, having known, after knowing or know and I. Sometimes nya become ja. So jana becomes janitua. Also same meaning. Having known, after knowing, know, and so on. Okay. Okay. Sorry, you can have this one. Yeah, correct.
we have
From
different forms.
From S, okay.
S.
Okay, so sometimes a root can have few suffixes, like sometimes with the gum plus itua, agantua, or gum plus ya, agama. So same meaning. Agantua is having come, after coming, come and agama, right? So here. Anyway, you look at yourself. So okay, I think this one I continue next week. So we look for the another one, okay? The sutanda. Right, this I sent to you already. Okay. So now is 1 hour, all right? Do you need all 5 minute rest before we continue? Do you all need a rest or you want me to continue?
I think have a rest. Toilet break.
Okay. So we just break for a while. Brother, come you press the pause button, okay?
Thank you.
Sayagi, Jenny here. Jenny.
Yes.
Just want to ask her. Just now we saw the nati. Nati is na plus ati. But why the nati is not with long a?
Yeah. Nati is a verb here. It's not an adjective. It's a verb.
No, what I mean is that when you combine na plus ati,
Mm-hmm.
the
Oh, okay,
is
okay.
not long a.
Okay. So na plus TTHI become. You thought it's a long A, right?
Yeah, because double A there.
Yeah, because of double A. When you have a double A, double component, this is called double consonant. In front of
Cannot
the
see
double
anything.
consonant, okay, in front of
Video
double
is
consonant, long vowels become short vowel. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So this is a rule here. In Sanskrit is okay, but not in Pali, because Pali is a kind of like we call it localized word. It's kind of like dialect lah. So instead of natik, they pronounce it natik. All right. Okay. Now, so this is a second one. All right. So what we do is we are trying to attempt to make sentence, because the ultimate purpose of learning the Pali is not to I would say not to speak lah. It's much more for you to understand the sentences from the Tipitaka. All right. So purpose to learn how the sentences are constructed with different verbs and different forms of noun, to improve vocabulary. So what I do is, instead of force you all to memorize so much different, like for example, some of the grammar book, you see a lot of vocabulary, but some of the vocabulary after a while you notice that you don't use it at all. So what we do is we are trying to learn the sentence and also get to know new sentence, new vocabulary. And this is a story here. I put here Arahan story. It's interesting to read. And also you can analyze the sentence in terms of English grammar. And actually you all should learn to check online dictionary. So I already show you just now. You can just type the word. Okay. When you type the word in Google, you type Pali English, okay, dictionary. You can find in a Google. You can find this kind of a dictionary there, right? All right. So the first one. Okay. So we read the first English sentence together. Shall we read?
Ewame
Sutam
Ekam
Ekam
Samayang
Bhagawa
Rajagahe
Rajagahe Viharati
Harati
Wane
Tani
Landaka Niwapai. All right. So you read this one. So which one you familiar? Ewame Sutan, you all know before. Ekam Samayam.
Yes.
All right. Bhagawa also familiar.
Yes.
Previously, you all read Sawatiyam. Now it's Raja Gahe Viharati. All right. Veluvane
Bamboo is bamboo.
Kalandaka Niwape. All right. Now, so first one, for those who are new here, so when you learn any sentence, what we do is we need to find out the English like subject, object, verb, and after that we need to find in terms of Pali, nominative or accusative, singular or plural, and you need to write down the meaning, right? A1, what's the meaning of A1? What's the meaning of me? What's the meaning of sutam? Then the sentence I put already for you all, because this is a beginning, very first class, so it's difficult for you all to translate like this. So better give you the sentence so you can read the sentence and you can, from the English, you understand the Pali. There's another way to learn, all right? Instead of Pali to English, we are learning from English because English is easier for you. All right, so what we do is going to start already. Okay. Okay, so now, so what we do is, for example, you can try to put the meaning first because you might know the individual word, all right? So evam, do you know the meaning of evam?
Thus.
Okay, so thus, okay. What is me?
me, by me,
Okay, by me or I here. Okay, sutam.
Heard.
Heard.
Okay, ekam.
Once.
One only.
One. Okay, then samayam.
Stay.
Time.
Time. Okay,
Time.
right. Bagawa.
Blessed
Blessed
one.
one.
Last one. Okay. Rajagahe.
Is a place.
Rajagaha.
Rajagaha.
Play. Yeah. Do you know the meaning of Rajagahe? What's the meaning of Rajagahe? Raja
Locative.
is
This is a locative.
the meaning of
Raja is king.
king. Okay, Gahe.
Gahe is house. Palace,
Okay.
that means.
Yeah, king palace. Yeah, king's house. So king's house. Who live in a king's house?
Palace, king. Prince,
Mm.
princess.
So this play actually, if you go to India, you see this play is still there. It's from the word Rajgir. So now I think they call it Rajgir. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a Bihar here. It's a real place still existing here. All right. Yeah, it's a Rajaha. Okay. Viharati. What is Viharati?
Stay
It's a monastery.
No, Viharati.
Dwell.
Live.
Live.
Dwell.
Live.
Okay.
Mm.
Veluwana. Veluwane.
Bamboo grove.
Bamboo forest. Okay.
Bamboo.
Which one is the forest?
Vane.
Aranya.
Okay. Vane is a forest. Yes. Velu is a bamboo. All right. All right. So which is the squarest fitting place? So which one is this? Which one is squarer?
Kalanda, Tani, Wape.
So which one?
Kalanda.
Which one is?
Squirrel.
Kalanda.
Niwape is the
Kalandaka.
feeding place.
Okay. Kalanda.
Kalanda.
Kalanda is the
Squirrel.
Kalandaka.
Squirrel.
Squarer. Okay. Squarer. Yeah. Niwapa. Okay. Niwapa is the place. Niwapa.
Niwapa.
Niwapa. Niwapa. Okay. Folding place. Anyway, just
Prone
put it.
to
Okay.
feeding.
So sometimes if you can just, for example, new word like this is a long one, you can just put a dash here, you know. So then you see the meaning. Kalandaka plus niwape. All right. So you know it's a squirrel.
Squirrel.
Niwapa is a feeding place. All right. Niwada. So sometimes new word you can just highlight it. So you okay, it's something that you never see before. So it's a new vocabulary for you. So you highlight it. So in this way, you pick out the vocabulary fast and it's more interesting rather than just try to memorize it. All right, so evam me sutam, ekam samayam, bagawa, rajagahe, viharati, velu. Velu is bamboo. Vane, forest. Kalandaka, niwape. Niwape is a feeding, all right? Feeding place. Okay, so we know all the meaning. All right, now try to understand the English, or you want to do, okay, let's do the English first, okay? Okay, what is evam here? In what sense is the English? Is it a subject, is it object, is it a verb, or is it adjective? How you call it? Maybe difficult. So is it difficult, you just skip it, all right? So what is me here? What do you think?
By me.
So me is a, in terms of English, is it subject, is it object, or what?
Pronoun.
Yeah, okay, it's a pronoun, and beside that, what else?
It's an instrumental.
Oh,
By
that is
me?
Pali. That is Pali, okay? So you know it's instrumental. So, okay, you know it's an instrument singular, right? So, okay, so me, all right, by me, all right, by me. So my me is what? Is it a subject or object?
It should be object.
This thing is heard by me. This me is an object.
Object.
Do you agree?
I heard thus.
thus have I heard. So this by me. Me is a subject or object. What do you think? Others.
I
Okay,
have
so
heard, then is a personal pronoun.
okay, it's a pronoun, right? Okay, what else?
I think it's a subject.
Subject.
Oh, the question is it a subject or object?
Subject, I think.
Subject.
Okay, so okay, let's make okay. Let's say make it okay. I heard. Okay, what's the meaning of task? Task means that I heard task, or I heard in this way. The meaning of task. Okay, what do I heard? I heard this story. Okay, let's say we make it English like this. I heard this story task in this way. Same like task have I heard. All right. So this I is it subject or object?
It's a
subject.
Right, it's a subject,
Nominative.
right? Who is the object here?
The
What is
story.
the object here? Yeah,
The
story
This
here.
story.
Yes, but this story is not mentioned here. So I is a
It's a subject.
yeah.
Subject complement.
It's not complement. It's subject.
Subject.
Okay. All right. Sutam. Who is Sutam here? What is the role? We are talking English
Heard.
grammar.
Heard. I heard.
This is a
It's a verb.
Accusative.
It's a verb.
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 yeah,
I
yeah,
heard.
it's just a verb, all right? Okay,
Past
so now you
subject.
know it's accusative. Okay, so yes, okay, we just put accusative first, all right? Okay, now A1. What is A1 here? How do you call A1 samayam? How do you call this? Remember, we just now we say we need to know is a subject, object, verb. You need to know adjective. You know to know the adverb, and then what else? So what do you think this A1 samayam? Adverb of
Time.
yeah, adverb of time. Okay, adverb of time. Okay, okay. Bagawa. Bagawa is subject or object.
Subject.
This is
It's a subject.
subject,
Subject,
nominative.
All right. Okay, Raja Gahe. What is Raja Gahe?
It's a
Adverb of
place.
place.
A place.
Okay, adverb of place. Okay, place. Okay, yes. What is a viharati?
Verb.
Verb.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Third person singular.
Okay. Wait. Veluvani.
Veluvani,
Adverb of place also.
Place
locative.
also. Yeah,
Locative.
it's still place and this
Place.
place.
A place.
Place also.
Now you notice that this have the
E.
okay. You have
Locative.
the e, and this also have the e. Okay, they also have e. All right. So do you see the adjective here? Who is adjective here? Yeah, it's actually function as a place, but it also function as adjective because it modifies, it qualifies to the place here. Okay. So let's go for a later. We come back here again. So we already know A1 me sutam. Okay, now A1, right? Now, what is this A1? We still haven't figured out what is this A1.
Adverb, right? Adverb.
Adverb. I heard this story task. I heard this story in this way. So this task means
Adjective.
should be adverb, I think. I heard this story in this way. So be adverb, I would think it's adverb.
Yeah, it qualifies the action.
Adverb.
Yeah, okay.
Adverb.
Okay. Okay, now we know the place already, so let's go. Okay. A1. A1 is in Pali. How to call this?
Indeclinable.
Yeah,
Emphatic
indeclinable.
particle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's indeclinable. You cannot decline it, so we call it indeclinable,
Okay.
all right? Okay. So may is
By me.
instrumental singular, correct? But who is this may? This may is who? Who is this I?
I
May.
heard.
Who is this
Must
I?
be Ananda or what? Lor?
Yeah, Ananda, okay. Ananda. So you can put as masculine, right? Okay, Ananda is a masculine. So make it small. So I got more space here. Okay. So now sutta, okay. A1 may sutta. You have the sutta here.
Yeah.
Sutta is
PP.
itself is a PP, okay.
PP.
Past participle. All right. So why you put the M dot here? Why you put the nasal sound here?
Relating to album.
Ikam, relating to a story ma.
Maybe relating to the object, you know. Maybe, I think relating to object.
To the story.
Yeah,
Ikam.
the story should be, let's say, in terms of, let's say, I heard this, if in Pali, normally singular, story will be accusative singular. Yeah. So the verb will be, this story is heard, okay? This story is heard by me. Anyway, it's just okay. We just put the accusative here. So this is, I hope I still got space. Yeah. So it's very narrow already, okay? So yeah. Okay, now. Ekam samayam.
One time. Ikang one.
Okay. One time. Why you put the nasal sound here?
Samayam.
Why you put the M dot? Why you put the nasal sound? Why not echo? You know, like eka can be echo, but no, why not echo here? So this is actually accusative case, right? So here, like samaya also accusative case. So sometimes like we call it this adverb of time, all right? You can put in accusative case to signify like at one time, okay? So this to signify is at one time here. At one time. Subject, all right. So subject, the blessed one. It's very narrow already. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now the subject should be Bhagawa. In what kind of case Bhagawa is?
Nominative.
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 Subject.
Nominative
It's a
what?
subject.
Nominative what? Yes, it's nominative.
Masculine.
Masculine.
Singular.
Nominative.
Singular.
Singular.
Right. This
Yes,
wa.
Bhagawan.
So why you have to find which declension? One declension, all right? So where can you
Bhagavan.
find the one, V-A-N? Bhagawan
Bhagavan.
coming from the Bhagawan. So where
Bhagavan.
can you find the Bhagawan? Which Pali made easy? Which chapter?
Bhagawan.
Yeah, which
Describe
chapter?
the fortunate one.
Yeah, which chapter in Pali made easy?
Oh, which chapter?
Consonantals. On the
3, 4.
consonantals.
Lesson 23. So you all have to jump to lesson 20. But actually, if it's not so difficult, you just have to go and just have a look here. Okay. All right. So you have the Bhagawa. So Raja Gahe. All right. So it's an adverb of place. We know. All right. So place. So place means that A. All right. So A. Which what is the case here?
Locative. Locative.
So Raja Gahe is a masculine or feminine? What do you think?
Masculine.
Feminine?
Masculine.
Yeah, I think it should be masculine. Yeah.
Masculine. Suwati only is feminine.
Feminine, yeah. Raja Gahe.
Ragaha masculine.
It can be neuter. No, here you put an neuter. Yeah. Neuter here. Okay. Here Chinese also neuter. Yeah.
Okay.
But the masculine and neuter, the form is quite similar, right?
Similar.
Neuter.
Yes.
Locative.
Singular.
Singular.
Singular. Okay. Verb is viharati. So present tense.
Third
Third
singular.
person.
Third person.
Singular. All right.
Mm.
So veluwane also.
Is
One
Wane.
Yeah, one is also neuter, locative, singular.
Locative, singular.
So last one, niwape. Niwape should be?
Also
Same.
same.
Not sure. Have to check. Sometimes not same.
uh,
No, it's masculine.
Niwapa.
Yeah, it's a masculine, all right? So anyway, if at first you don't understand, but after you check few times, then you will remember, all right? Okay. Okay, now we get all the place already. Okay, that's how you do. First, you try for English if easy for you, or you try for meaning if you know the meaning, all right? Then after that, you try to figure out yourself, all right? So it will take time, I mean, for beginners. But after that, when you do few times, you will be more expert, so you can do it faster. So there's a sentence translation. So thus have I heard, at one time the blessed one lives. Here the translation actually is a present tense, but normally when they translate, they can put past tense because blessed one already, Buddha already passed away. So you can put past tense here, lived in a squarest fitting place in the bamboo forest. Actually, this place is near to, so that's why I put square bracket. It's near to Rajagaha.
Sayagi, the
Yes.
one name and the all the names are actually not locative. They are either accusative,
Okay.
plural, but this is just one place, so it's genitive
Why genitive?
under neuter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one is a genitive you say here?
Be
One
be
name.
Hmm?
It's plus this is neuter. It's not a masculine word. It's
Which one?
neuter.
Which one?
One name.
One is a
What else?
neuter.
Yeah.
It's not a masculine, yeah.
What
Okay.
wape also.
Wape
Gahe
we
also.
already, wape, ni wape is a masculine. Ni wape,
sorry,
it may be masculine or neuter. Okay.
Gahe.
Gahe is a,
Can be
but
neuter,
that's
can be
Raja. No.
masculine.
We look at the Raja Gahe, not Gahe. Raja Gahe. It can be neuter also, right? Okay, Raja Gahe. Let's say Raja Gahe is where Raja Gahe? Okay. Yeah, Raja Gahe is a neuter. That's why we put neuter here.
But is it
Veluwane is a
The
neuter.
Golden Dictionary put Raja Gahe as masculine.
Yeah, it can be, let me check. Raja Gahe. It can be neuter or here is also. But according to this, actually, I'm not so sure about your Golden Dictionary, but try to find, here, you see Myanmar Dictionary is a neuter. But you said the Golden Dictionary say it's a masculine, right?
Yeah.
But actually masculine and neuter in terms of local, if you check the Pali dictionary, you check the declension, masculine and neuter is very similar to each other, right? Okay, so if you want, you can put two. If you like, it's up to you. All right, so you can put up to you. All right, okay. So, Veluwane, you want to put, but one should be neuter already.
Yes,
okay, where is the genitive case of Huiling say just now?
under checking it under Golden Dictionary.
Where is the genitive
It's,
case?
For 1A.
1A? It's a genitive case?
It's a genitive singular neuter.
Genitive singular, you don't have the A sound for genitive singular. Genitive singular only sa.
Vanasa or
Yes.
Vane.
No, Vanasa is a genitive, but here you only talk about locative.
Sorry, probably no. It's locative.
Yeah,
sorry.
because the play is in the bamboo. Okay, he is living in a place. So in Pali, all right. In English, you see Raja Gaha, you put the last one. Then bamboo forest just in front. But in Pali, it's opposite way. You put a large place, the larger place is Rajagaha. Rajagaha is a country here. Then followed by Veluwana, and then the bigger place followed by the smaller place in Pali. Okay. So anyway, it's a locative case here. All right, that's how we do the sentence analysis for those who knew. I think for you all followed me last year, you all should be familiar with this one already. So you just need to think, all right? So I already divide you all into how many? 4 groups, right? I hope you can discuss with your group member, even though you don't have time to go to Zoom and meet at the same time, but you all can do the WhatsApp, you know? You just do a sentence and then try to WhatsApp, try to come to some solution. Okay, now, so we
Saya
go
Ji,
for,
Saya Ji,
can you,
Wong here.
okay, yes.
Can I seek further clarification on this Evan May Sutang? You wrote here, I heard this story, but May here is by me. If I put, thus this story is heard by me. So
Yeah, can also.
the story would become the subject, is it? Thus this story is heard by me. So by
This
me is not
story is heard
by me, thus
by me in this way, in or thus, okay, or in this way better lah, in this way. Okay.
So this story here is the subject, is it?
Yes, yeah, the story subject.
And by me is a preposition object.
Yeah, it's a here verb. By
Yes.
me is an instrumental. It's an instrumental, but it's a, we call it agent here.
Yeah.
No. Subject, the story is object here. This story is object. This is the agent or subject here. This one you learn when you study the past participle. I already give you the note, but I don't have time to explain today, right? So when this, you call it the passive, all right? Passive PP, all right? So it will be like this, all right? The object is heard by me. So who is the subject here? I heard, all right? Me is I heard. I heard what? The story. So object here.
I think by right, we shouldn't say me is subject, is agent, right?
Okay. All right. Okay. Or you can use the word agent. Yes.
The doer, right? Agent.
Yeah. Doer. Yeah. Doer also can. So the doer will be instrumental case. The object here will be in nominative case.
This for the passive voice lah.
This have
Yeah, passive voice. Yes, it's a passive past participle. Yeah. Okay.
This subject is a grammatical subject. This subject is a grammatical subject, is it? Or semantic? Secret semantic.
Semantic subject.
So
It's just
confusing.
somebody do something. There must be somebody do something, right? This story heard by me. So who hear the story, right? There must be somebody. This one, anyway, we come to past participle, we will discuss it. Past participle is a big headache for the student.
Thank you.
So everybody go to past participle, you will get confused. Anyway, you can study lesson 15, all right? So this one we go for lesson 15, all right?
Okay.
So either use the subject or use the word agent. You can see in the lesson 15 already, all right?
Thank you.
Anyway, that's why here we just ignore this one first. So this one we can discuss more in future. Okay, so now actually the sentence here is getting it easier and easier, right? So now, let's read it together. This one, second sentence. Tena ko pana samanyena dwe yaka sahayaka utaraya disaya kinam disam kachanti kenachi dewa karanyena. Okay, now you see this one. Do you see any adjective here? I mean, you look at the form. Do you see adjective here? Any adjective? What is the things that modify? For example, you see dwe yaka sahaya. Yaka, you know yaka, right?
Dwe.
This is same form. Then utaraya disaya. You can see that is also same form. Dakinam disam. Same form,
Direction,
right?
something direction.
Yeah. Kenachi dewa karaniyewa yena. Okay. So yeah. This one we can put it together. All right. Anyway, you can see. Okay.
Tena, yena.
Yena, yeah.
The demonstrative and relative adverb. Normally it goes.
Okay. So let me see. Okay. So now we just skip the next one. Okay. Okay. Tena. Oh yeah. This is also another one. Tena. So
Yena.
pana ko pana yena. All right. So tena ko pana yena. Okay, right. Okay. So you can see, like we can see just now we are talking about a lot of adjective modifies something. Now we can see all these are a lot of, one is adjective, one is modifier. Yeah. Utaraya desire. So when you read tena ko pana sama yena, you should stop here. Due yaka sahayaka, you stop here. Utaraya disaya, stop here. Dakinam disam gachanti, stop here. Kenachi dewa karani yena. All right. So we read together.
Tinako
Topano Samayena
Dwe
Dwe
Yaka
Yaka
Sahayaka Utaraya
Disaya
Disaya Dakinam
Dakinam
Disam
Disam
Gachanti
Kena
Kena Chideva Karaniyena.
Okay. So now you look at the Pali, you look at the English. How many words that you know?
Karaniyena.
Karaniya, all right?
Yeah,
Karaniya, you see before, right? Karaniya.
Yeah.
What is Karaniya?
Uttaraya. Loving kindness. Karaniya.
Things that you should do. Karaniya,
Should.
metta sutta. The loving kindness that you should practice. Okay.
Yeah.
Then okay, so let's go for this one first. Okay, so
Uttaraya.
anyway, we can do this one, all right? Samaya. Just now we have the Samayam, okay? Samayam. Now we have the Samayena, all right? So what is Samayena?
Instrumental.
Okay, we go for meaning first. Meaning is, what's the meaning? M is the meaning, so?
Time lah.
Okay, at that time. So, yeah. Then we go for meaning first. What is due?
Two.
Due same like Malay word. What is Malay word?
Dua.
Yeah, that's why you can see the Pali word. Two, okay. What is yaka? Normally in Pali, we call it, nowadays very difficult to understand about yaka, so we just skip the word yaka. But how do they translate yaka in the past? How they call it? Demon and
Spirit.
spirit, yeah. Yeah, spirit actually sound like more like English one, like what spirit, yeah. Sometimes they call it demon. But is the yaka good or bad?
Can be good,
Yaka
can be bad.
Can be good or bad. Yeah. So, but if you're going to put demon, it doesn't have a good sense, right? It has a bad sense only. Yeah. So that's why nowadays we keep the meaning yaka is yaka. But if you translate with the word spirit, so what does the spirit sounds to you? Is like more the English or Christian type. What's the spirit? Is though like alien things, like kind of like you cannot see them, right? That kind of spirit, the meaning of spirit there. So that's why we still keep the word yaka as yaka.
Unseen beings.
Yeah, unseen being. Okay. What is a sahayaka?
Friends.
Sahayaka.
Okay. You know the meaning is sahaya, right? Sahaya, friend.
Saha.
What's the meaning of saha? What's the meaning of saha?
Together.
Means together, right?
Together.
You go together with your friends. That's why it's
Sadim.
sahaya. Okay.
Sadim. Saha.
Yes. Next one, utara. What is utara?
Northern. Desire, direction.
Okay.
Northern direction.
No direction.
So where can you find this utaraya, desaya? Where can you find? In which sutta?
Karaniya Metta Sutta.
No, not the Karaniya. Metta
Sutta.
The nighttime, we call it nighttime chanting, metta chanting, all right? So you have the, how many direction mentioned? 10 direction, right?
10.
So you have the utaraya. What is dakina?
Dakina is south.
Okay, southern, okay, southern direction, right? Right.
Direction descent.
Gachanti is
Go.
Okay, you can see here it translates as are going. So sometimes ti endi sita mina present tense you can translate as continuous tense, right? Present continuous, all right? So
they are going
here, but even though they are going, you can translate were going, because all this happened in the past. Okay, so you can translate as past tense also. Then we just put they are going. Okay, they are going. Okay, now we know the meaning already. Another one, Kenachit dewa karniya. So what's the meaning? That for certain matter, all right? So just take it for certain matter. So there's one translation here. Or another thing, if you want to follow the word, somebody can due to certain matter. Okay, due to certain matter also. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Okay. So let's see. Now we go for the English. All right. Who is the subject here? Who is the subject here?
Yaka.
Yaka, saha, yaka.
Okay. Now first you identify the subject. All right. That's the first thing you all should know. Right. After you identify the subject, so the next one you should identify is verb.
Verb.
Okay. What is the verb here? Main verb. Only one.
Gachanti.
Gachanti,
Okay. Yeah.
third person
Alright.
plural.
Okay. So actually, if you have a piece of paper and pen, you should write down. It's easy, right? Okay. Now, anything object here? Do you have object?
Dakinam, no, cannot be. The sum is direction.
Yeah, you can have the object here.
The
Go to
sum
the
direction.
southern
Northern.
direction.
From
No, from the northern go to south. Yeah,
southern.
you can put as an object here. All right.
Mm.
So yeah. So yeah, you can put as a object here. The whole thing is an object here.
The tena and yena we can use as the adverb, demonstrative and relative.
Okay, wait, later, one by one. There's Sumita, you're expert already. You can teach people. No
I
worry.
know lah, cannot.
Okay, all right. Okay, now, what else do we need? Okay, you got the subject, you got the verb, you got object. What else do we need to put? You need to put adverb of time. Do you have time here?
yeah.
Where's the time?
Pana
Not
is
pana.
early, right? No,
No,
pana
is it's kind of like but or then. It's a kind of like connect the sentence. So tena,
conjunction.
tena
Tena
sama yena,
sama
right? So
yena.
tena
Yeah.
sama yena is the at that time.
At that time.
So you have the, so we call it adverb
Adverb
of
of
time.
time.
So you can do like this up to here. Okay. So you got the adverb of time. Okay. Okay, now. Okay, now. At that time. What happened to all the things that go down already?
Indeclinable.
Okay, now. You have the time. Okay, now what's the function of this tena? Tena sama yena. What's the function of this tena? What is this for? Today we learn about adjective, right? So, which is adjective? Which is the?
Instrument.
Yeah, it's an instrument, but tena is a
instrumental.
Tena is instrumental, but it's actually is also adjective. It's an adjective because it's talking about at that time, you know, at that. Okay, at that time. Okay, at that time. So, tena is a adjective here. Cannot see. Okay, you have one adjective already. Can you find another adjective?
Due.
Yena. How about yena?
Yena. Okay, wait. Okay, so we go slowly. So tena is adjective for the sama yena. So today we learn already, it must be followed by same
gender, same
samaya.
case,
Samaya
same
is
word.
which gender? Samaya.
Sam-
So you need the samaya is which gender? This samaya. Samayo. Do you have samayo? Samayo should be, I think, masculine. Yeah. Sometimes maybe also, yeah, masculine. Yeah. Because sometimes you read the sutta that samayo. So masculine, what is it? Instrumental, singular. So adjective is masculine, instrumental, singular. It modified to the samaya. Also masculine, instrumental, singular. Okay. So this qualifies to this one, right? Okay. So tena is an adjective which modify to the samayena. So earlier on you have the ekam samayam, right? You can see now this is accusative, right? But here is using instrumental. So this means that it can be accusative or instrumental for the adverb of time. Can you see? Right.
Yes.
Yeah, ekam samayam. Here is tena samayena. Oh, ekam samayam accusative. Here is instrumental. All right. Okay, now. So you have the due. What is due?
Two.
Two, right? So it take parts as a, yeah, also as a adjective also.
Adjective lah.
Also numbers are, yeah, adjective. Okay. Yaka is a subject. Okay. So now yaka and sahayaka. So which one is the adjective here?
Sahayaka.
Yeah. Okay. So sahayaka is a adjective.
Subject complement lah.
It's not subject complement. It's just played back as an adjective. Okay. Yaka, sahayaka. Now, check the, what is the yaka? Yaka is a, what do you think? Is a neuter or is it masculine?
I think feminine, no?
Feminine.
Masculine.
Huh?
Masculine.
Masculine.
Masculine, yeah. Nominative?
Nominative.
Singular, plural.
Plural.
Why?
Plural.
Because
two of
you,
them.
yes, two of them, right?
Two of them
And
must
then
be
the,
plural.
and then the adjective also must be same,
Same.
all right? Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Nominative.
Now, next one. Uttaraya Disaya. Okay, so what is this one? It's talking about direction, right? From
Yes.
the north. So
Ablative.
ablative, all right? So disa. Now, disa is, what is the gender of disa?
This side, I think, is masculine. Direction, eh? This side means direction.
I think it's feminine. Yeah, I think it's feminine. Yeah. Because you don't see the masculine form. Yeah, disa. Yeah, it's feminine. Disa. Okay, long A. Disa. Actually, it's coming from this, the word this. Okay, this point out. You point out something, this, okay? So it becomes disa. So it's a feminine, all right? So you got feminine, ablative, singular, okay? So uttaraya disaya, which one is adjective here?
Desire.
Adjective, uttaraya disaya, which one is adjective?
Desire.
Are you sure?
Uttaraya.
Uttaraya.
Uttaraya,
Or
yeah.
northern. Describe the
Yes.
desire.
Yes.
Mm.
Next one. Dakinayam disayam, which one is adjective here?
Same lah.
Dakinam.
Sinam.
Dakinam, okay?
Same.
Right, okay. Now, what is the Pali here? So we know disa is a feminine. So what is the case supposed to be?
Accusative, singular.
Accusative singular, right? So from here you know that, all right? You see, the adjective follows to the noun that it modifies. So tena samayena. All right. So yaka sahayaka. Sahayaka modify to the yaka. All right. Uttaraya modify to desire.
Saya.
Dakinam modify to disam.
Isam.
All right. Gachanti, go. Go is a, how do you write? This is the
Gachanti.
present
It's
tense.
a
Third
third
person.
person
Person.
plural.
Plural. Okay. Okay, next one.
Kena Chideva.
Kenachi dewa. All right. All right. Let's look for the karaniya. All right. What is the karaniya supposed to be? Which, what do you think?
Objective.
Objective?
Should be, would be,
Objective.
might be. Cannot be.
Kena.
Objective is sache, yadi.
Yeah.
Should be.
Karaniya. Okay, I put here no place already.
Should be.
Karaniya, ena. Okay, it's supposed to be ena. What is ena? Instrumental, right? Instrumental. Okay. So what is karaniya? Karaniya is a which
should be
is a what?
practiced.
We call it future.
Yes,
What
yes.
is it called?
Future
Past participle, is it? PFPP.
potential participle.
Sometimes you call it what? Gerund. What is
Gerund.
gerund?
Gerund.
Gerundive.
Yeah, yeah.
FPP.
Yeah.
Is it we call
Gerund.
FPP? FPP. Future
Future passive, I think.
Passive
Future
passive
participle.
participle. Okay.
Participle.
Future passive participle.
Yeah, yeah. Future passive participle.
Future passive past participle. So we call it FPP. All right. So future passive
Passive
past
participle.
participle.
Yeah,
So for
yeah.
beginners, if you cannot up to here, it's okay. Doesn't matter. Because this which lesson? Lesson 33. All the way. Jump all the way there.
Number. You are very good. Huh?
No, I have the Pali easy. Pali made easy with me. All right, okay. So now, okay, clear. So main thing is that the highlight is that the adjective must qualifies to the this one, all right? So it must follow. So ena, this so must be tena. Yaka, nominative plural. So sahayaka should be nominative plural. Utaraya, follow the desire. Takinam, follow the disam. All right. So clear? This is the second sentence already. Okay.
Yeah.
So next week we'll continue here. All right. But I think now the sentence is easier.
It's Sagi. Sorry, I think you need to give us all this PDF.
Yeah, sure.
If not,
I sent to you again.
so much. Yeah, Sadhu, thank you.
I thought you just now you all didn't write down. No.
No, because we have to focus on your explanation and then cannot busy writing.
You know, when my Pali professor teaches like that, he was explaining and writing on a whiteboard, and all the students are looking at him on the whiteboard and copy at the same time. So we have to be
fast.
Very super fast. He is super fast, we are double super fast. All right.
But we all
okay.
have to excuse us all.
So we still have the 3, 4, 5, 6,
Takut lah.
7, 8. Okay. All right.
Feeling nervous.
9, 10. But
Yo.
this is easy. This is easy. Okay, this one I am doing for you all. So for you all can, I mean, now if you have free, you can start to discuss with your intermediate group, reading to, who is reading to group A, right? Okay. Now I already very kind, I give you the Pali and English. Okay. And then you have the reading 3, all right? Group B. Readings, this one, group C, all right? You have the group D, all right? So the sentence here are not so difficult. It's quite simple. Actually. I would say quite simple. But it's actually quite simple. It's actually not difficult. Okay. All right. So it looked a little bit difficult because you never follow me last year, Sumita. I don't know what happened to you. Okay. So if you can follow basically, I just need you all try to fix on the English and try to fix on the Pali and try to finish the meaning. And I already give you the sentence translation here. So all the reading itself have the translation, right? English translation.
The reading can be a bit later, not Sergi.
Yeah.
That what I mean is we have to cover some,
Okay.
If not,
but cannot be too late. This is intermediate class, no? This is not basic class. No?
Okay.
Yeah, you are
very
at a different level. you are at different level from the basic class. Basic class, you are on the intermediate, so you need to be a little bit how to say
Ahead.
ahead. Yeah, right. A little bit fast lah compared to basic. So if for the basic you're still learning the T and D Sita Miba, and then you come to intermediate, you are telling me you are learning T and D Miba, then you are not at the basic thing. Who is this one? Oh.